Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Florida Vibes podcast. I'm Jordan Gilbert, and here is my wife with me.
Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa.
And we are the Florida Vibes. So we have a TikTok, which is on...
TikTok.
Yeah, we have a TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think I said?
Nothing. Just go ahead.
What?
Keep going. Listen,
We have a TikTok that we operate, and most of the stuff that we post on there is about
Disney. It's more in Disney. Theme parks, but main one is Disney.
Even though it's called Florida Vibes.
Yeah.
We still majorly
do it Disney.
Post stuff about Disney. So, when did you get into Disney?
That was a quick question.
Yeah, I know. Straight into it.
Anyway, well, I'm married to American citizen who live in Florida, and he's a huge fan of Disney. So I never came to my thought in my dream that, able to
Go to
experience in Disney.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I came here, and then that was in our wedding. No, it was our honeymoon, and then this is my first time ever. And then
2018.
Yeah, that was 2018, and I only seen Disney on television. Like I forgot what is it called, but I saw that on TV. Like I don't know, it's different stuff, like characters and everything. But I never thought in my mind, oh, I'm gonna go to Disney, whatever. That I'm not that obsessed before.
Thought about it,
yeah, I never that obsessed before since I came here. Yeah. Then the first time we came here, we went to where's that? The first time that we came, that was Hollywood Studios.
The first park that you went to?
Yeah, I mean the first.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, that was the first time.
That was like 5 years ago, and I don't even remember. I think it was Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, it was a Hollywood Studio, and the first ride I ever had was the Slinky Dog.
You went on Slinky Dog?
Yeah.
That was your first ride?
Mm-hmm. That was my first ride.
Really?
I remember we run so fast. Like I don't know what's going on because you thought me, oh, we're gonna do this. You're gonna know this one because it's the only.
I didn't go on Slinky Dog yet, and I think Slinky Dog came out around that time, I believe. So about 2018.
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
And then the
so
line
we went
long.
on rope drop, and then we ran straight to Slinky Dog to get on it because usually the line will go to 60 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah,
wait.
up to now it was like it's crazy.
It's still like that.
Yeah, that was the last. I think.
Last time you went on Slinky Dog?
Yeah.
What?
I never have a second one
because we don't buy because we have annual passes. We don't buy the. The genie pass or whatever.
No, the fast pass.
Yeah, the genie pass, genie plus.
Genie pass,
yeah. And like we don't ever buy that because we're always here and we can always go whenever we want. But whenever the lines are really low on a ride, we definitely try to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Well, it was fun and I enjoy it. And it was really that memorable one. It was my first ever.
Which one?
Yeah, the Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog.
And yeah, so I came here because so I never came to my thought that I'm gonna be obsessed for Disney, and it's just so different. Like you're in a different area of it's really cool. A happy place. It's really a happy place.
Yeah.
And like you can enjoy it, and when you have like different stuff going on in your life, but when you came there in Disney. It's a lot different. Like you enjoy it, you can eat foods and whatever you want. Like you can ride whatever you want. You can enjoy it. You can see different characters, and it was, it was fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, do you remember your favorite ride, or maybe one of the scariest rides you went on at Hollywood Studios for the first time?
Oh, really? I don't want to think about it because I was so upset and I was so mad.
You want me to tell the story of what happened?
And then I didn't know what will happen in that. What is that called? The
Hollywood Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror. Yeah.
You didn't tell me what will happen, and I was damn freak out after that. I was like.
So basically, we went to I forgot when we went in the day. But we got in line and she was asking like, "What is this ride? What is this ride?" Like over and over and over. And I'm like, "Babe, it's an easy ride. It's nice. It's an elevator ride basically, which it is. It is an
It
elevator
was an
ride.
elevator, but you never told me that what's that's gonna happen. Like all of my organs in my body was first like it came out. Like seriously, like my spirit will. You're so annoying. Anyway,
All of your
there
organs
was a
did. All of your organs did what?
feels like all my organs are gone. Like
Oh,
dead.
okay.
If you ask me what's my favorite park,
Yeah.
at
What's
the
your favorite
time,
part?
yeah, I still, I love Magic Kingdom. Like I see the castle. I don't know. It's just so different from the other parks. I love Epcot. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I love Epcot actually. But the thing is, when every time I go to Magic Kingdom, it's so different. Like the feelings, like I see the characters, and I see the castles. It feels like I'm in a fantasy world. Like
Yeah.
and yeah, I like all the rides in Magic Kingdom. Space Mountain's the best one. I love that.
What about Guardians at Epcot?
Oh yeah, Garden. Yeah, I love that
Which
too.
one do you like better, Guardians or
Yeah,
Space Mountain? Guardians.
Garden. Garden is my favorite. Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that was your first time at Disney, and that was our honeymoon, 2018. And you said your favorite. What's your favorite ride at Disney? That was Guardians. You said Guardians and Space
Yeah,
Mountain,
number one is
and then Magic Kingdom's like your favorite park.
Park.
But what is like your favorite ride overall at Disney?
Guardian.
Guardians?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it was best.
Like any park, anything, any ride.
Everything. That's number one.
Wow. So you're a roller
How
coaster
about
person.
you? I like roller coaster, but not that too long. I just like short.
Yeah.
Well, that Guardian is just a perfect like time.
It's good. It's very smooth.
Yeah,
it's a
I
very
love it.
smooth ride, and it's nice. Yeah.
Smooth, and it was so fast and kind of like a fast track. I don't know. It's just Space Mountain slash. I don't know.
It's kind of like Space Mountain. Yeah, it reminds me of Space Mountain.
And the best one they have a music. You know.
Yeah, they change up the music of each one, which is cool. Which is like I think they do like 5 different tracks. My favorite ride at probably Haunted Mansion at Magic
You
Kingdom.
always had go to Honey Mansion.
I have to.
I don't know why you like Honey Mansion.
Because it tells a story, and I will tell you why I got into Disney. The main reason.
Really?
Yes, the main reason I got into Disney when I was younger, my parents would take us all the time, and we would go to Hollywood. It was called MGM back then. It wasn't Hollywood Studios, but yeah. So we went to MGM, and they had like movie set types of like New York City, but it was like a prop. You know, like you can kind of see it now when you're going to Star Wars area. Like the Star Wars area land, you know?
Yeah.
You can kind of see like the different storefronts. They had where it was more like dedicated to, there was like the whole street was like based off of New York City. And that like sparked my imagination of wow, that's amazing, and really like made me want to get into
Disney.
not just Disney but like filmmaking.
film.
No, just filmmaking. And that's what, I'm a video editor, and I got into doing like, I went to school for film and all that. And like, that was a big, like Disney was the biggest, because going there, and I was born and raised here in Florida, in Central Florida, actually Lakeland, which is about an hour or so away from Orlando. So we were able to go every weekend as a family.
Yeah. You guys
And-
took advantage of it.
I mean, yeah, it was awesome.
yeah,
Like
it was-
that's one of the pluses of growing up here in Central Florida.
We're so lucky to have Disney World in here.
Yeah. And it was an amazing experience. So I was able to experience that as a kid, and it really gave me like my drive and passion to become a filmmaker or do film or whatever.
Yeah.
Like what I'm doing now as a video editor. So but like yeah, like that, and then also there's like a play area for a movie called Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
Never heard of it.
It's a really good movie. You should watch it. It's actually on Disney Plus. But they had a play area where like in the movie you get the kids get it's Honey I Shrunk the Kids, which the kids get shrunk down, and they had a play area, so it's like big blades of grass and like there's like so it's basically you're shrunk down and everything is big around you.
Mm-hmm.
That sparked my imagination as well. And yeah, I mean that's some like from going as a kid. That's and I mean I loved and I would say now Magic Kingdom's more of my favorite spot, like more of my favorite.
All of the parks.
Yeah, out of all of the parks, Magic Kingdom. But back when I was growing up, like MGM Hollywood Studios was like my main park because of like they were so movie driven, right? So like the whole park was movie driven, and now it's not. But like that really sparked my imagination to get into movie making and what filmmaking is and everything like that. So yeah, I mean like that's our intro into Disney fandom. And what level of Disney fandom would you say you are? Are you a Disney adult?
Yeah, I'm a Disney adult.
Oh, I mean you're an adult and you like to go to Disney, but
Yes,
like
what?
There's a certain term for like people who call them Disney adults. It's kind of like a negative term.
Real? Yeah, because you never been to Disney when you were younger. That's
No.
That's why you call it Disney adults.
They kind of take it too far.
I don't care. I just want to go to Disney. It makes it fun.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. There's
That's
a lot
true.
of people say, why you always go to Disney? Oh, you guys, if you want to try to go to Disney all the time, you can, it's different. Like, it's different how you have experience in there. That makes you fun. Nothing's wrong with obsessed with Disney.
Right.
You guys obsessed with anything, then
people obsessed with football or sports.
Then do it. Like,
yeah. But I mean, like, it's not even an obsession. We just enjoy it.
Yeah.
To a point where it's
not
like
hurting anybody's. Like,
exactly.
You're not the one who's paying for whatever annual pass.
Right. Exactly.
I'm just saying that people say, "Oh, why you go with Disney? We get to know something like that." I don't care what you said.
Well, I mean, they see it as, oh, it's only for kids.
Yeah, some say that too. Like,
it's only for children as a park.
No, it's not about that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's not about kids. It's for also adults. Even like elderly people.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Like,
yeah, I mean,
there's like 70s, 60s people came over there. They still enjoy it. I saw lots of
couples. Like, I was about to say that.
Yeah, they've been there like all the time.
Yeah.
Like even though like they're in a wheelchair, but that makes them happy. Why not? Like,
yeah. I agree, but I can also see how people say, "Oh, it's because I think it comes from also another side of it where people bring their kids to Disney and then they're like, oh, these Disney adults are buying all the merchandise. Oh, these Disney adults are in the line and they're, making me wait longer to go on this certain ride." So that's what people are saying, but it's just kind of like anything else. You go to a sporting event, you have to wait in line to get, a hot dog or what. It's just like people I feel like they are paying so much money. So like people are paying thousands and thousands of dollars to come here who are not annual pass holders, who are not living here in Orlando or Central Florida. I can kind of understand them, but we're not hurting anybody. And I mean, like Disney adults are not, it's such a negative term, but I don't like to call myself a Disney adult. I just like to call myself because I like what Walt Disney built, the company he built. Like, that's what I like. That's what I still like going to Disney, and also the nostalgia of what I had when I was growing up. So I like to go see all of the stuff that's still there that whenever I was a kid, like Living with the Land or whatever, like certain ride it is.
Yeah.
But like the negative term, I mean, people can just chill out.
Yeah, they need I don't know.
What? They need to what?
Need to chill out.
They need to chill out.
But anyway, as long as we're not hurting anybody, and if we enjoy it and that makes us happy, then why not just beat it? Like, do it.
Yeah.
Do what makes you happy.
Right. As long as it's not hurting anyone.
True.
So we're going to talk about some more positive stuff now.
Sure.
It is about Disney, but it is our first time that we went to Oga's Cantina.
Oh, it's not
It's
restaurant.
a bar.
It's a bar.
Star Wars, which you still haven't seen
Okay.
Star Wars. So
I
you're
okay. I can't relate that
that's
because
the
I'm
thing.
not a huge fan of Star Wars. Oh well, I like to see Star Wars like any in Disney, but to watch the movie, I don't know. It kind of makes me tired. I'm sorry.
It makes you
I know
tired.
that you're a huge fan of Star Wars, but it's too fantasy for me. I don't know.
Okay, it makes you tired.
That makes not make me tired. Maybe because I'm not even start from the beginning, and then you're watching in
I
the
feel
middle
like
of.
if you watch Star Wars from the beginning, you're gonna, like you said, you're gonna get tired because I know your likes and you do not like.
I just like the atmosphere. That's it.
Right. So what's your favorite part about going into the Star Wars area,
Oga's
Star Wars
Cantina.
land?
Oh, that Star Wars line.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then Oga's Cantina. Yeah,
okay. The Star Wars line is the best. It's very unique.
it's very themed well.
It's like a real like you're in Star Wars.
Yeah,
Like when you get in, there's a lot of stuff. Like I don't know. It feels like it's real.
yeah.
As those people came over and threw the sword. What is that called?
This the
It's
lightsaber.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome. It's just awesome to say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like it's different.
So someone who's like my experience is I'm not like I haven't seen and I haven't read every single Star Wars everything and I haven't watched every Star Wars everything. But I would say I'm a decent amount of fan. I've played a decent amount of the video games and seen majority of the movies and like, Mandalorian's one of my favorite TV shows. But then you who's never seen anything Star Wars or no
I seen
but
the
you know
Disney.
about, Grogu, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I think I
From me,
I
right?
seen some movie, but
Yeah, you said
not
Baby Yoda
kind
was
of all
cute,
of the
so
episodes. No, I didn't.
no, I don't think you've seen any of them.
No, I think I did.
Did
It's just
you?
like Balilla.
Which one? The first
I just seen the
Mandalorian?
Baby Yoda. That's it.
That's all you saw. That's all you want to see is Baby Yoda
Anyway.
because he's cute.
Well, if you talk about the August Cantina,
No,
it would-
the Star Wars land. What's your favorite part about that? It's just the
the
atmosphere.
land, the atmosphere,
Just the atmosphere.
Yeah,
And then,
the characters.
Really?
Yeah, they're yeah. It
Yeah.
looks real like when you're people are walking like the Star Wars. What is that? I don't know. I have no idea.
Stormtroopers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a robot.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. Like they're cool though.
And then they have
actually.
the robot, like where you can build a robot. Remember
Yeah,
that? That's cool.
Yeah.
So then Oga's Cantina is the bar. Like it's kind of like the tiki bar. It's like the tiki bar in Star
It's a tiki
Wars.
bar?
I mean, it's not
Not
tiki,
really.
but it's kind of like it's themed where it's
Like Star Wars.
it's Star Wars.
Yeah, if you guys are really huge fan of Star Wars, and if you just try that bar,
Yeah.
it's not about the food, but it's more on that drinks in atmosphere actually.
Yeah.
And I like inside the thing that I don't really like because it's limited time, like only can stay there for 45 minutes.
Only 45 minutes.
And then there's no meal. You just have like what is it called?
They have snacks.
Just snacks.
Yeah.
And you're just standing there like we stood there for 45 minutes. It's kind of like
Did you have fun? I'm guessing it doesn't sound like you had fun.
I think I did.
I think I did.
I look at the I look at all the drinks over there like
Yeah.
oh this is cool like all the boobas something like
Right.
like boiling what is it
Yeah.
called something like that. It was nice and the atmosphere was very nice. I just don't like to stood up for 45 minutes whatever. Maybe I'm just like maybe it kind of make because I was tired walking into Disney and then
Yeah.
we came there and a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's if you're looking for like for food, don't go there. It's
It's snacks.
just snacks, and the snack is not
And
that.
the bad thing about the drinks are that they are pre-made. So like if you're going there and you think you're going to get fresh this, fresh that, it's not. It's pre-made and then it's not. So it doesn't. So it cuts down on time for people who can come in for for the 45 minutes and then get as many drinks out as possible. So
Yeah.
it's all. I feel like it's more about the experience than it is about the actual food or drink.
Yeah, but if you have like like 4 or 5 people, there's like a table that you
Yeah,
can sit down
that's
in
the
there.
only way it seems like
But
that
if you
you're gonna.
just couple, you
Yeah,
just stand
yeah.
there,
If you're a couple, you're gonna be at the bar standing,
standing.
which kind of
Yeah,
sucks, but it's kind of cool. I felt like,
just for
oh, and it
experience.
makes sense that they're not going to put us in one of those booths where it's going to like hold 5 people, because it is 45 minutes where once your time's up, you kind of have to go, because there's always people who want to come in. There's always people who want to experience that. Cause like we said, like people are coming here, to go see, Star Wars for the first time, or Oga's Cantina for the first time. So they want to make sure that people are able to get their experience in.
Actually, it's nice there. Like I like the atmosphere.
Atmosphere is the
Actually.
best. Yeah.
The best.
That's about the whole thing. Like the whole
Yeah.
Star Wars area is
Yeah.
like the atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the rides? Do you like the rides in Star Wars?
Which one? Yeah, I like
The Millennium Falcon one, the
Mm-hmm.
ship one.
Yeah, I like that. Something kind of I can't relate it what's going on because I didn't watch that movie.
Yeah.
But a little bit makes sense to me when you told me like, oh, this is what happened in the movie. But you told me, oh, you have to watch it. You can
Yeah.
relate it, but I still can't relate.
Well, that inside, before we got into doing like our engineer and pilot, that inside is the inside of the Millennium Falcon. So it's very like nerds who are really into Star Wars. Like people really get excited about that.
I like the one. What is it called?
Rise of the Resistance.
The one there's a pilot and then there's
that's the one. That's the one. That's Millennium. That's Millennium Falcon
nothing,
one.
Just press the button.
Yeah, I mean that's
cool. I think the main one was the pilot, right?
Yeah. And then what about the other ride, the Rise of the Resistance one, where you go into then you see the stormtroopers, and then the one guy who comes with the red sword.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ride.
Yeah. Which one would you say you like better?
What do you mean?
In the Star Wars rides.
Which one the better?
Yeah, which one's the better?
I like the what is it called? I don't know. I'm not really into that.
Rise of the Resistance?
Yeah.
That you like?
Not
so
like
the Millennium
Falcon
Falcon one.
No, not the Falcon. The other one.
So Rise of the Resistance.
I like the Resistance.
Yeah.
Because it was fast and it was like, I don't know. It was like there's some kind of drama in there.
Yeah. There's stuff going on, and you're like you're a part of it.
Like I like that. It's cool.
It's fun. So yeah, I mean, like that's that's one of. Is that your favorite place in Hollywood Studios, Star Wars area?
Let me see. What's my favorite house? No, I just like to go to shop.
Of course.
No, I like to watch the show. Like there's a show that I never been to, and I want to try to do the.
You've been to all the shows. Oh, Fantasmic, yeah.
Fantastic, that is.
Fantastic.
It's like I'm not interested. Oh my god.
No, it's okay because your level of. That's why I wanted to get into this, because your level of Disney is not as high.
I'm level 1.
You're level 1. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I think everyone starts at a certain level. And, I mean, like, everybody doesn't have to know the history of this, when this came out, as long as you enjoy it.
I know some little bit of history of Disney, though. I like.
What's the history,
Think of it. Like, how they build up since.
Do what?
Oy, don't put that back.
Anyway, so, so Star Wars area is your favorite area. Cool. So.
Where? In Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
Okay,
what's your and then going back to my favorite ride, which would be Haunted Mansion. What? You don't like Haunted Mansion, do you?
I do.
It's creepy.
I do, but it's kind of like same thing over and over. Like.
Yeah, that's rides.
That's a ride.
That's what rides are.
I don't know why you didn't get tired of it riding that.
No, because I tell you the truth, every time I look in there, I see something new that's kind of detailed. It is creepy. It's cool. I see something detailed that's like, it's so highly detailed. That's the problem.
Yeah, the thing is very highly detailed, but you can't even see it. Like, it's so dark.
Well, if you look hard enough, though.
It's so dark.
If you look hard enough, if you look hard enough, you will be able to see it.
Well, how to look like open my eyes.
Well, you've been on it how many times, so
Yeah, I like it's cool though. Like when you ride it, like there's something like a ghost came into your head, whatever. They try to cut your head. Remember that? No, not.
What? Are you sure you're riding the same ride?
I know that said it wasn't.
You're talking about the bride who cuts all the heads off of the husbands. Is that who you're talking about?
That was the story that you told me about.
Yeah, well,
the
so
bride.
she's, if you look through all of the
I
the
know.
attics,
Every time we went there, I don't want to look at her. She's so creepy.
why?
She's
Creepy because she killed all of her husbands. Isn't that a little bit morbid for Disney? That's
weird.
It's a little weird, isn't it?
Like, what is it? What is she saying there in that rhyme?
Something about, like, I don't know. There's one at the end says "Bring your death certificate," but that's just. But the other one's like, "Don't get ahead." Or, I don't know, something about head. It's head jokes because she chops the husband's head off.
That's so.
Isn't that weird? Story? That's weird.
The only thing that weird for me is the coffin, like the open. That's just coffin.
The coffin. Oh, so that's a very iconic scene.
So what's the story for that? Like.
So you're basically going in the haunted mansion, and then there's no ghosts until Madame Leota. Remember the lady who's doing all like the seance or whatever? She does the seance, and she brings in the ghosts, and then the ghosts are in the mansion. Then
actually, every time no, never mind.
But yeah, I mean, like they're also supposed to be adding the Hatbox Ghosts, which was in the original one over in Disneyland, and that's supposed to be coming up soon. They're going to be adding it, and there's a lot of backlash online about people saying, "Oh, it's not in the right area because they're adding him in where the hallway scene is, where the hallway. You remember the endless hallway?
Mm-hmm.
So they're adding him there, and it's kind of like, oh, it doesn't make sense because Maddie Leota didn't like bring the ghosts in yet because she hadn't done the seance, and you haven't gotten to that spot. But supposedly it's supposed to match up with the movie, which we haven't seen the movie. We're probably going to watch on Disney Plus, but I'm pretty excited about the Hatbox Ghost. That's going to be cool. So,
yeah, there's a movie coming out, right?
It's already out.
Oh, it's already out?
Yeah, it's coming to Disney Plus.
When?
October, a couple days, I think, October 4th.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So our last topic is that we were able to go to Hoop-Dee-Doo Revue over in Fort Wilderness with for my mother's birthday because she used to actually work in the original Hoop-Dee-Doo, but she only worked there for like a week.
Well, when was that? That was 1970?
Yeah, like 1970.
Or 1990.
1970 something.
Really?
71, 72, yeah. And she was, so she worked there, but I thought it'd be cool to bring her back to like her roots, but she only worked there for like a week. But
it was fun. I love it.
It was fun.
Like, I enjoyed it.
So like give me your experience and like your favorite parts about the Hoop-Dee-Doo.
Oh, the food was great. I love it because every time you're eating while you're watching, listening to music, like the show.
Yeah.
They're hilarious, and I love it.
Yeah.
Even the kids love it, like, you know.
What was your favorite part? Was it the food? Was it the show?
I like the show.
The whole atmosphere, the whole thing?
Yeah, I like the show and the atmosphere, and then people are vibing, and it was fun.
Yeah, so like they kind of like make you a part of the show, right?
Yeah.
So like they bring people on the show. And it's like a whole musical thing.
Yeah.
As you're eating this fried chicken and the barbecue sauce and the ribs, and so people say So the seats that we got we're
like in front,
like $70, and there's like certain zones. So there's 3 zones, like the main zone, which is the best zone. Then you got zone 2, which is kind of like the outer skirts on the bottom, and then you got zone 3, which is the top.
Yeah.
So the top, you really can't see it. So I made sure that we were able to get in zone 1.
So glad we're in the zone 1.
Yeah.
Because you can look everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see everything, even the guy.
Yeah, the piano player.
Yeah.
And the banjo player.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite food that we had?
The fried chicken.
Fried chicken. That's the thing. People say on the internet, they say that's the number 1 fried chicken in all of Disney.
Really? And Hoop-Dee-Doo?
Hoop-Dee-Doo. Yeah. I mean, that's probably...
It was good. It was good.
That's probably one of my favorites. I've ever had.
And also, I never thought that there are like unlimited drinks.
Yeah.
Sangria.
Yeah, you can have unlimited sangria,
And
unlimited
beer.
Limited beer, yeah.
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 I like also outside in the area.
Yeah.
Because it feels like you're in a country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
It was cool. It was a really good experience.
Yeah, I love it. Was everything was worth it. Like how much you paid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it wasn't even like it was only $70 a person, and it's all you can eat, and
plus there's musical.
Plus you get a show, which is supposedly also people say, which I feel like it is the best show at Disney.
Yeah, really.
Best live show that I've seen. I mean, I've been seeing live shows at Disney for how many years, but that's one of the best live shows.
Like, there's a comedy. Like, I love it.
Yeah, they're very good at.
I like also the show in Hollywood Studios at Beauty and the Beast.
I mean that's okay. They're good. I think they do a good job.
Nah, you're just manly. That's why. I mean, for me, I love because I'm a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast.
You like Beauty and the Beast?
I like the movie. That's my number one movie for me. Okay. In Disney. No, as when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
So what movies did you see that were Disney when you were younger?
Snow White, Beauty and the Beast. Not common. I think that Cinderella.
Yeah.
I love Cinderella too.
Yeah.
I like fantasy, like romance.
Yeah.
Like, majority that I love is like royal thing. Like, I love royal movie.
That's old Disney.
King and Queen.
Yeah. So my favorite part was probably like the whole show and everything, like you're saying, and then also Fort Wilderness in general. I just love Fort Wilderness. And just being there and just like seeing everything, and then like we were like, I really got excited because I'm like, oh, we can come back and like camp here. And we also were able to, we weren't able to do it, but we were gonna like talk about coming back to doing it, of going to do the like the not the cookout, but the s'mores.
S'mores.
Yeah, because they have like events all the time. I like
the experience that after you eat and you go to the other
other part of the area. Yeah.
Then you
so
can
there's
do
like
that.
There's always stuff going on.
And then there's like a games like bingo, and then there's s'mores. Then there's like different trucks, food trucks.
Yeah, food trucks and stuff. Yeah, and then like you can go and like even in that same area, you can go and rent a fishing pole and go and fish in the little lake and stuff.
Yeah, it's a big area.
So like any families who have kids,
kids,
and it's like. You always wanted to camp, but it's like you want to make sure it's a safe area. This is the safest area that you can go camping.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to have the best time when you're going to be doing that. So
I forgot where we went to park?
Where
we parked that time?
When you go into...
we were like a bus, right?
Yeah, so if you're going just to Hoop-Dee-Doo, you have to go and park in their parking area, and then you have to ride the bus because the bus takes you to the different parts of the Fort Wilderness.
I love it. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. So, anything else?
That's it.
So we are the Florida Vibes. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, right?
Yeah, we have a TikTok, Instagram. You guys can check out. It's the Florida Vibes. We don't have any lot of followers. We just want to post like some what happenings in Disney, like.
Yeah, I mean we're starting out, so we like most of our stuff is just like we just post stuff about Disney. Oh, we just did this at Disney or whatever. We have a video about us going to Hoop-Dee-Doo, so you can look at that, and then also Oga's Cantina, which we talked about. You can go look at that. So yeah, go check out our TikTok, our Instagram. It's at the Florida Vibes with the THE, the Florida Vibes. And on Facebook as well, on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys listening. And this is our first one. And hopefully of many, many more, right?
Uh-huh.
So, you get anything else?
Yeah, I think that was about it. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you. Happy trails to you guys. And always keep it vibing.